course, we kind of recapped a little bit at a tip-off about what happened. There was a lot of chaos that happened during that sequence, though, right?
Yes.
So the NBA did come out and say in the last 2-minute report that Tyrese Maxey was fouled twice, and Nick Nurse should have been earned a timeout. So, and with all that, the Sixers did decide to file a grievance with the NBA about how the series has been officiated so far. And then B kind of talked about it post game, like the lack of calls and this and that. And the last 2-minute report confirms, like, hey, you're right. But my first reaction is like, what now though? You know, so it's like they're not gonna go back and replay it. I mean, like, a grievance is just a grievance. I'm not sure what you can get out of it. I don't know.
Right.
But that game, Sixers could have won that game for real. I mean, let me ask you this question. Are you more of the mindset that the Knicks won it, or were the Sixers robbed it?
Were the Sixers robbed?
Yeah. Do you think the Knicks won it, or is it more so that the Sixers were robbed? What do you think? You gotta choose either one.
I would choose. In that case, I would say the Knicks won it because even though, yeah, the NBA has obviously agreed that there were missed calls, but like you said, that's the past now, and now you have to go into game 3 and go forward from it. So looking at that fourth quarter, right, being up 8 with at the end of the game, my thing is that the Knicks earned it, or really the Sixers fumbled it, because even like down to the last shot, I get it. Like, teams go on runs. It's the NBA. It's not like, and Jalen Brunson is a great scorer, obviously, but it comes down to the basic fundamentals of the game. You allow 2 offensive rebounds, and yes, there was contact. Yeah, there was probably a foul, but the fact that it happened twice and the same guy got the same shot off, to me, that's like a lack of. Yeah, of course, there's a missed call, but that's a lack of effort on rebounding. Like, basic box out. You let them get the ball twice and then they beat you. You can't allow that at the end of a game. So I think in that case, the Knicks just wanted it more. The Knicks played harder. They fought to get back in the game, and they won it for themselves. I think, all right, you're gonna have Joel Embiid down low. There's gonna be a body on him, and the rest of the guys need to crash, or at least cover the shooters if you're not going to get the rebound. That's what it boiled down to me. So I say the Knicks won it.
Yeah, I agree. There were too many mistakes the Sixers made. Even with the inbound and play, people are talking about this too. You can call a timeout before you pass the ball in. It's clear you see that they got all the lanes covered. There's no way to pass the ball out. Kyle Lowry's been getting some flack, bro, because he's the one that did the inbound pass. So, like, I don't really blame Maxey at all, but at the same time, he did kind of run into traffic too. But Lowry did make the pass. He could have called timeout. He has authority to call timeout, I'm sure. So, like, this is mental mistakes, man. Yeah, and the game was literally in their grasp.
Right there.
It really was. So, yeah. They filed a grievance, and maybe they'll win it because of the last 2-minute report and what it said. I don't know. It is what it is. You just gotta, like, try to turn it around and on to the next one. I want to ask you this too, though. Like, which one was the more devastating loss? The Knicks or the Lakers.
You mean the Sixers or the Lakers?
Well, I said Knicks. My fault. Yeah, Sixers or Lakers, bro. More devastating loss.
I still say the Lakers. I think that being up 20, losing that lead, boiling down to the last shot, and especially like with Anthony Davis playing, to me, good defense on that shot, it's just like, man, we blew this whole thing. The Knicks and Sixers, they were pretty close throughout the game to me, and obviously the Knicks went on a crazy run at the end, but I feel like the Lakers were in a position where they were like, they got too comfortable, I guess, and being up that much late in the second half, it shouldn't have come down to the last shot. The Knicks and the Sixers, I was like, all right, this game was pretty close throughout the course of the game, so that's more disappointing, especially when you think about it. The Lakers have lost 10 in a row to the Nuggets in the past, season or two.
Yeah. Thinking about it in the context, I understand why you picked the Lakers, but at the same time, if you're the Knicks, not if you're Knicks, but if you're Sixers, most of the time that situation, all you gotta do is inbound the ball and just a free throw game at that point. That's how most games go at the end. And to have in your grasp and you lose it like that, that's wild. And I will say this too, Joel Embiid's injury is impacting a lot of what's going on right now. Because I would like to believe that rebounding will not be an issue, especially offensive rebounding. And Embiid will be able to score whenever he would want to. Like right now, Embiid is limited right now, and you can really see that on the court. So, yeah.